Hello beautiful creatures, welcome back to Of Crafts and Curios. July is over and boy what a month it was. I really had a lot going on behind the scenes and I wanted to share with you some of those, including Zinefest, my market stall at Zinefest, and preparing to launch my Etsy today that will be up after this video. That includes some very much requested opening of my doll commissions and selling 4 dolls that will feature in this video. I can't wait to get into it. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'll go ahead and timestamp everything in the description so you can skip around to the things you're interested in. But yes, I am so excited to share with you all the things that I've been up to in July. Oh, and I also just remembered I got a PO box finally, so you can pen pal with me, send me things, I can send you things, stuff like that. So I can't believe I forgot to add that. I'm literally adding this in at the end of the video. Anyway, roll the tape. One of the creative goals I set myself for this year was to take part in Zinefest here in Auckland. And to kick off Zinefest, there was the 24-hour zine making challenge. The premise of the challenge is that you get given a theme and a type of zine and you have 24 hours to complete it. It was done here on YouTube live or over in the Auckland library. I did mine from home, so I was tuned into the live and I received genealogy and comic book zine as my challenge. As you saw in the opening of this video, it is baby cow season here in New Zealand, and so I really wanted to make a baby cow zine. And so I was thinking about genealogy, and I opened up my iPad and I got into it. For the magic of cinema, it is just one eternity later, but it did take 2 Sal's pizzas and 24 hours of constant drawing cows to come up with a little zine comic book about mums and cows and where we all come from. If you're over on Instagram, you can see the entire comic book in my Zinefest highlights, but I printed off a bunch and I took them along with me to Zinefest, and they'll also be up on Etsy later today. But it's basically just a story about wondering where we come from and remembering that mother is our first home. And of course I got the reviews from the babies. And of course I had to get the reviews from the mamas as well. And with the 24-hour zine challenge in the bag, it was time to prepare all my stuff for Zinefest Market. As someone who does YouTube and did English Lit as their degree at university, self-publication is a really big deal to me. It's something that I think is really important and is a way to take on the gatekeeping in the publication industry. Here on YouTube, a YouTube video is self-publication. It is a digital zine, if you will, and making little zine booklets and little magazines and things like that are just a way to circumvent the gatekeeping of a pretty terrible industry at times. I'm sure so many people have had great experiences with publishing, but there are a lot of people who haven't. So I really feel passionate about zines. For Zinefest, I had 8 zines in total, 3 mini zines, 2 Wiccan zines, and 3 poetry zines. So it was a bit of an undertaking to prepare the weekend before. It involved a lot of folding and cutting and paper cuts, but it was super fun and I'm really proud of all the zines I made. And while preparing for Zinefest, I knew in the back of my mind I wanted to launch an Etsy store alongside this channel so that you guys can take a bit of the magic home with you and just support a humble little artist here in New Zealand. So it wasn't just zines that I took along with me to Zinefest. I took sticker sheets, stickers, art prints, you name it, I had it there at my stall. So this was the first time I've ever really done a lot of production with my art. I've never sold my art before. It's something that I, get a lot of imposter syndrome about. I think all of us do as artists. We're never sure if what we're making is good enough or if people are going to respond to it or resonate with it. So it was really a big challenge to push myself to do this, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I can't wait to show you the Etsy store, and I can't wait to show you some footage of what my stall looked like at Zinefest. So here is my humble little stall at Zinefest. I had a full table spread that meant I could have a whole table to myself to display my art, and as you can see I had all kinds of things going on, and all of these will be up on Etsy as well. Thank you so much to everyone who came out and supported me at Zinefest. It was so cool to meet some of you, and for my friends who came and supported me, I love you with my whole soul. And it was just so fun to meet other Auckland creatives and really establish myself as one as well. And if you weren't able to come because you live somewhere else or you aren't in Auckland at the time, do not fear, because yes, it's all coming to Etsy as well. It won't be as aesthetically cute as my table was, but it will be just as beautiful, hopefully. So yes, the Etsy store, the doll commissions, the long-awaited ability for you guys to purchase dolls that I make. This has been my goal for the year and has been in hyperdrive production all of July. I have been working so hard on this, so I'm really excited to finally be able to share with you guys what's going on. You know, I'm a little channel and I'm a little artist here in New Zealand, and that doesn't mean you guys don't respond so incredibly and overwhelming to some of the things I create. And so I wanted to be able to make some sticker sheets and art based on my characters that come to life in their doll form here on the channel. And I started with my little mushroom girl, and the creativity just exploded from there, and I just was into hyperdrive on drawing, and I just came up with so many cute little things that I think you guys will love. So I wanted to show you them all. A lot of them are based on Wicca and witchcraft. There's a lot of types of witches that I wanted to do, some goddess elements, and then also of course some more merch elements like characters that you've seen in dolls that you could now see in stickers. Of course, being who I am, there's always going to be a lot of witchcraft elements, but I wanted to also make sure there's something for everyone of all age and stage. So I'm really happy with the range of things I'll be bringing you guys this week on Etsy. But my main focus was doing the kind of witch archetypes, the different types of witches you'll see, like the kitchen witch or the bog witch or the satanic witch, and just kind of creating sticker sheets and kind of stories alongside those of those elements, because that's what I look for when I buy stickers, things I can put in my book of shadows or my journal or send with my pen pals. So that was really what I wanted to create first. Then of course there's art prints and zines and all kinds of stuff on there. So I'm really excited about doing this. It was a new experience. I got to buy a new machine. I got a Silhouette Cameo to do this. It was so much fun. And all of that being said, I am so new to this concept of running an Etsy store that I really want to hear you guys' feedback on what you guys would like to see, what kind of inspires you, what kind of stickers do you look for, what kind of art do you look for that kind of associates itself with this channel, so that I can bring you things you guys like. But of course, it's not just art and stickers that will be being sold on Etsy. I'm also finally opening up myself to the idea of commissions and selling the dolls that I make. When I started this channel, it was never my intention to sell the dolls that I make. It was just really to show you guys what I get up to and kind of show you how I make dolls and just give myself a new hobby involving my doll craft. But through time, you guys have reached out to me numerous times through my DMs asking, how can I buy one of your dolls? And it was overwhelming at first, because when I make a doll, I'm so attached to that little creature and character that the idea of selling it becomes kind of confusing and hard to accept. So it took a while for me to wrestle that away and kind of understand that I can make dolls that people want to buy. So that being said, I do want to make some parameters for my commissions and the dolls that I'll sell, just so that I can stay in creative control and do it in a way that isn't going to be exhaustive to me or control or confine the creative energy that I put into these dolls, because I don't want to be making dolls that are specifically someone else's ideas. I want to be making dolls that have the signature of Crafts and Curios energy that you guys adore and that you guys want to take home with you. So it's going to be a little different, and there are going to be parameters to making a commission doll with me. So first up, I'm going to be taking two types of commissions, goth dolls and cottagecore dolls. I think that is the signature styles that I do here on the channel, and it's what you guys are passionate about. So I will be creating goth dolls and cottagecore dolls to order. And then under those two categories, there will be two tiers, a deluxe or a standard commission. The only real difference is the amount of time that goes into one. So a deluxe doll will always have rooted hair, more outfit pieces, and more accessories and things like that. Whereas a standard doll will have maybe pre-wefted hair or yarn hair, a less number of items along with it, just so that there is something in everyone's price range. It's also important to remember that I live at the bottom of the world. Like, I am a New Zealand artist, I live on a small island nation, so shipping is also a factor when deciding what I can provide to you guys. And also currency exchange. So everything will be listed in NZ pricing, obviously, because I am in New Zealand, but that converts to different prices wherever you are. If you're in Europe, the UK, or the US and Australia, it'll be a lot cheaper for you than what it looks like to someone in New Zealand, just due to the currency conversion. And of course, because these are commission pieces, they are made to order, so there will be a 2-week to 6-week turnaround time depending on the intricacy of the design and things like that. But because I want to maintain creative control, it will be basically my vision of what the parameters you choose inspire. I want to make a little notes box, so of course you can say like, please do a goth outfit that is Lolita inspired, or please do a modern goth outfit, which are the two that you are seeing on the screen right now. And although I'll want to listen as hard as I can to your requests, I do want to maintain creative control and have the overall call on what the doll looks like as an end product. And although the dolls you see before you are prototypes, they are also going to be listed as ready to post or ready to ship items in my Etsy launch today, so you can get your hands on the dolls that you are seeing today. It's really scary and I am so excited to share these with you. But yes, so you can get your hands on these bad boys today with Etsy. There's only one of each of them. They are one of a kind, but I made them as prototypes and I want to share them with you guys as well. Okay, so let's go over the types of commission styles that are available. The first up being the standard goth commission. She most likely will have yarn or wefted hair, a one-piece outfit, less than 5 piercings, and one add-on like a hair accessory or a harness or something like that. So this is obviously a goth Lolita inspired doll. She is a Ever After High body, as I have both Ever After High and Monster High dolls available to me. She has pre-wefted hair, which is glued onto her head. She has this cute little choker that I made that I'm obsessed with, the heart-shaped O-ring. It's just too cute. And yeah, it takes from traditional goth Lolita inspired fashion. With any of the goth dolls, you'll of course have the selection of what style of goth you want this doll to be inspired by. So it might not be Lolita, it might be trad goth or modern goth or something along those lines. So you won't just be receiving a goth Lolita doll. And now for the deluxe option, which will have rooted hair, multi-piece item, fashion, 5 or more piercings, and then additional element like a harness or things like that. So here is my modern goth inspired doll as a prototype. She is so cute. I'm obsessed with her little Trip NYC skirt. I think this is the best skirt I've ever made for a goth doll. And you can see she has rooted hair and it's a protective style, which I'm really stoked about that they now have that available at Custom Doll Hair AU over on Etsy. The 2 to 6 week turnaround time for a commission is to allow for me to be able to also get supplies like different hairstyles that I don't necessarily have in my kit at all times. So it is really awesome that someone close to me has all these different hairstyles available. As you'll be able to tell while I'm showing you this doll, that there's a different level of time put into creating this outfit. It has more details, it's more intricate, and that is reflected in the tiered pricing for commissions. But they're both adorable. I can do both styles at both tiers. It's really just up to what you choose. And now moving on to the cottagecore option for commission, and of course these two dolls are ready to ship, so they'll be available on Etsy as well. So we have a deluxe and standard option as well for cottagecore, because cottagecore is my baby and it is what I think when I think of the theme and style of my dolls. Pretty much the exact same standardization for the tiers. A standard doll will have yarn or wefted hair, one piece outfit, and then one add-on. I can of course also do piercings, up to 5 piercings on a cottagecore doll if that's what you would like. I love this sweet girl. I love her bandana. She has big strawberry shortcake energy. I think her face up is beautiful. The only real difference between the dolls is the time that it takes to make them. And I am a one-man band. It's just me behind this channel making these dolls and outfits and everything. So that is why there is that turnaround time of 2 to 6 weeks. And now onto the deluxe option. Again, the only real difference is the amount of time, so that I have time to do a full reroute, more than one piece outfit, and have an add-on for you as well. I am obsessed with this little doll. I think she is so sweet looking and so coy looking. She has a 3-piece outfit including a removable little overhood, a removable apron, and then a dress, an underskirt, and stockings. So she definitely took a lot more to create than the standard doll, but that is why the tiers exist. If things go well, I am also going to hopefully create add-on options. Say you want more than one outfit available, or you want a basket and a straw hat to be able to be purchased. So I am thinking about creating an additional listing for extra add-ons for your one-of-a-kind doll. Oh my gosh, so that's all the information about doll commissions and dolls for sale. I know I just talked to you guys straight for like 10 minutes about this, but I really want you guys to know that I've listened. I know you want to buy my dolls. It's unbelievable to me. I'm in awe and I'm so thankful for the love and support you guys show me. And hopefully you guys can understand and respect where I'm coming from with wanting creative control and setting parameters with my commissions. But yes, these 4 dolls will be going live with Etsy today as prototypes that you can buy, ready to ship, can ship them on Monday kind of vibe. So wow, what a month July was. I'm so excited for August. I hope this explains a little bit as to why my Cancer doll was running behind and I missed the deadline for Cancer season with that one. I also have my Leo doll coming this month. So it's really exciting to be sharing this with you, and I couldn't do it without all your love and support. I'm so thankful for this little community that I've created here on the internet, this little corner where we get to hang out and talk about magical things and make magical art and enjoy dolls together. It's literally a blessing. I can't even explain how much I love you guys. So hopefully there'll be something in the Etsy store that you guys like and want to check out. For those of you who are after dolls made by me, now's your time. And yes, I'm so excited to take this little corner of the internet to the next step and keep growing of crafts and curios. So as always, I will be back here so soon with more crafts and more curios. Have a great day, guys.